time, and it is time for MFW TV episode 19. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is I, Old School Old Fool, here with more Midwest Fire Wrestling action. On tonight's card, we will start with a big old hoss battle. Yuri the Bear Grognoff against Old Man River the Barge. Let's see what else we've got on the card. After that, we will have Core Miller, Milwaukee's Beast, going up against Hippie Joe. After that, Holly Ames. Oh, hello, Vic. Holly Ames she's got an open challenge again for a... Oh, hi, Senator. Good to see you. Holly Ames has an open challenge for a Proving Ground match for the Master of the Deathmatch title tonight. And we will see who steps forward and answers that challenge a little later on. And then in tonight's main event... Hey, Gambler, good seeing you as well. In tonight's main event... Trailer Thrash, who earned win number 3 last week over Lucha Del Norte, get their shot against the Hossman of Dick Tiki and Big Buck Hunter. I apologize, the weather's got me a little down. I got a bit of a wheeze and a rattle, but we are going to make through this show for sure. After this show, head on over by Gambler PCP. His Twitch channel. He's got a big card tonight. First round matches in the Port City Pro Tag Team Tournament. And a huge main event with the Senator against the Gambler. I'm sure it's going to be a great show as always. As far as announcements, a couple quick announcements for the Twitch channel and then a pro wrestling announcement here. My Twitch channel is slowly starting to expand. I bought an Xbox One. I'm going to start doing some streams from that as well. I'm just kind of polishing on getting the room set up. Gonna do the first stream from the Xbox Sunday afternoon. Gonna start on Path of Exile. And I'm excited because I love the Diablo game so much. Dig Torchlight, so something else in that vein sounds good to me. So we're gonna give that a whirl. Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. Central till probably around 5 p.m. Also gonna start going on Tuesday nights as well, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Also from the Xbox. Not sure what's on tap for Tuesday yet. Pay attention to my socials for that. The one quick pro wrestling plug, I was starting to try to work in shows around my area for the upcoming weekend, but I realized that there's some place that does that way better, way more efficiently, and is an awesome resource. WrestlingCalendar.com. I am not getting paid for that endorsement, but it's an awesome site. You can search by the wrestler you like, the promotion you like, what's within X amount of miles from you, and a bunch of folks are starting to use it, and it's really, really an awesome website. So if you get that hankering to go watch some wrestling live, use WrestlingCalendar.com and see what's going on in your area. So, the road to MFW Mega Mania starts tonight. The wheels set into motion. That big card will be on March 12th, a Thursday night again, and will probably be a 2-hour show as opposed to the normal 1-hour show. So this doesn't get into being a 2-hour show. Let's go to action. Sandy Jenkins is your referee for the undercard. Jimmy Buffer will be your official in the main event. Let's go to MFW in Arena de Universo. so we can have those sweet dancing ladies as our competitors come out. Ah, Senator, I like to see that. Yeah, I think the not really planned but just happened MFW PCP nights are awesome. Coming out first, Yuri the Bear Grognoff. Oh, and one other little bit of channel news. Emotes are coming for subscribers. They've gotten kind of hung up a couple of different times. But once they're live, we'll definitely let you all know. Up against the Barge. So the Barge is on a pretty bad skid. Yuri is looking for win number 2, trying to get into MFW title contention. So the Barge would definitely like to right the ship by stopping Yuri here. Either way, 2 big men ready to throw down. Couple clubbing forearms from the Bear to start off. A test of strength. Barge wins and gets a takedown, but can't quite follow up on it. He does there with that short arm clothesline. Yuri attempting a double arm suplex, backdropped. The Barge happy about it. Nice trip from the Barge. Transitions into a Boston Crab. Yuri out quickly. Ooh, big uppercut. Yuri just landing strikes so far. Hasn't been able to get in one of those trademark suplexes. Definitely our resident suplex machine, Yuri Grognoff. Capture suplex from Yuri. Picks the Barge up, whips him to the corner. Yuri does not get a chance to follow up. Barge reverses, throws Yuri to the corner. Now they're just throwing hands. Backdrop driver from Yuri. Barge again, takedown in the Crab. Gets to hold on a little while longer this time, but another uppercut lands from Yuri. Drops a big elbow and a knee. Hello, Mrs. Tiki God. Good to see you. On Mrs. Tiki got a quick update. The emotes are still a work in progress. Hopefully we'll have them sooner rather than later, but Barge with an interesting roll up there only gets 1.
5 minutes gone.
Barge to take down again, this time into a Scorpion. Sharpshooter. Whatever name you like to give it. Barge sucking a little wind early already. Ah, Senator, yes. That's a deep cut. I like it. Well, I should say a deep cut for those not super familiar with Puro terms. But, Mrs. Tiki got Japanese name for sharpshooter / Scorpion Deathlock. So, yep, Ricky Chosu. Barge, another big armbar. Tried for a leg lock, didn't get it. Yuri does hit the capture suplex. Not sure what Yuri was trying to set up, but he got cut off with a couple of punches from the Barge. Oh, huge overhead. Wow, the Uranagi. That's the word I was looking for. Another capture. Yuri coming on now. Drops Barge with that punch. Goes for a cover. Oh, 2.9. Barge missing a leg lock attempt again. Oh, ties him up. Yuri gets out of there. Yuri, big punch, drops the Barge again. Oh, big splash from the bear. Oh, Barge grabbed the leg that time. Successful hook. A couple punches get in. Barge slowing down a little, gave Yuri time to recover. Oh, Yuri going for four of the people. There it is. Powerbomb DVD combo, the cover. Oh, Barge out at 2-9. Surprising. Oh, back elbow and a big overhand. Barge now working the punches. Big crossface chinlock. Wrenching on the bear. The bear not giving it up though. Oh, grabbed the leg again. Barge throws Yuri to the outside. Yuri hanging tough after multiple submission attempts. Yuri almost caught him at the end of the spinneroonie there. Yuri returns the favor. Vic. Never gonna give it up. Never going to let his fans down. Oh! Spikes him, goes for the pin. Barge out at 2. Yuri again, that huge high angle Uranagi. Yuri for the people yet again. Lands it, picks Barge back up. Kind of surprised he did not go for a cover. Oh, folded him. Oh, and Barge out at 2 again. What in the world are these two made up of? Barge out at 2 again. How many times can they stretch and drop each other? Oh! Release German throws the Barge out of the ring. Oh, big armbar out on the floor.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, deadlift German out on the arena floor. Yuri now just throwing hands. 30-minute time limit, Mrs. Tiki God.
16.
Barge back in at the count of 16. Rhythm of the night. ends it out of nowhere. The Barge feeling it. He's got to be glad that he broke his losing streak for sure. Where this leaves Yuri, that I am not positive, but wow. Oh, and agreed, Vic. Yeah, he earned every bit of that. Yeah, definitely coming out hot. That is for sure. All right, up next, someone who kind of on the low was building wins here. Usually see him in tag competition, but he's won all of his singles matches, and if he gets past this one, it'll make number 3, Core Miller. Taking on someone who was just in the title hunt, Hippie Joe, who would like to put one back in the win column as well. So, yeah, all the matches are starting to mean something. And they'll probably start meaning a heck of a lot more now that we are on the road to Mega Mania. Mrs. Tiki God, Turney. I'm not sure what you're getting at, Mrs. Tiki God. But we're going to get this thing started, so... Mrs. Tiki God, no. It is not. Core Miller, Milwaukee's Beast, looking for win number 3. Win number 3 gets him a title shot against the new MFW champion, Captain Cheese Curd. And the favorite of Senator Phillips here. That's all right, Mrs. Tiki God. We will do our best to help. It's a good bunch here. I know that. Your favorite tree hugger, Hippie Joe, up against Milwaukee's Beast. Oh, they both go for pump kicks off the bat. Interesting. Hippie Joe slams the big man. Nice show of strength. Core Miller missing a lot of his strikes here. But it doesn't surprise me that he's going for strikes, because I would believe he would want to try to slow the much quicker Hippie Joe down. Although Core is very agile and able to fly, I wouldn't consider him quick. Hopefully that makes sense. The swing-in dropkick combo from Hippie Joe. Core gets out of the, Hippie Joe gets out of the corner with a strike combo, but Core counters with a cutter. Core now attempting to break the back of Hippie Joe and make him humble. Oh, Hippie Joe goes low. We have our first ding of the evening. Speaking of breaking backs and making people humble, yeah, Senator, I wanted to throw that in because it is the birthday of Hulkamania today. Hulkamania turns 36. On this day in history, the Hulkster beat the Iron Sheik for his first run with the WWF title. So there is your bit of use of quasi-useful wrestling trivia for the day. Now back to action. Core with the nice double leg suplex. Now into the reverse figure 4. Vic, Pastamania. I've heard that the Twin Cities are still grieving. Mrs. Tiki God, the emojis show on PC and mobile. They don't show in the PS4 chat that's on your screen. Well, I shouldn't say that. They sometimes do and sometimes don't. Yeah, it's very odd. Some of them show, some of them don't. I know Meat Boy and the Salt Shaker usually do show up here. I guess some of the more quote-unquote intricate ones, faces and such, usually don't. It's really hit or miss, and it's weird. Joe thrown to the outside now by Core. Yes, the Jefferson airplane. And I apologize for missing the call. Oh, Core getting ready to get funky. Oh, drops the chop. Flying cross chop from Core. Doesn't break that out often, but hit Joe like a ton of bricks. A ton of flying bricks. Nice high kick there. Sliding forearm. Joe with the big leg drop. Speaking of the Hulkster. Wow. Fall away slam from Hippie. Going jackknife cover bridge. 2-9. Hippie Joe with the big strike combo. Coming off the ropes. Oh, flying Kokeshi. Oh, Senator. Big splash from Hippie. Follows with the knee. Core back suplex. Oh, rocking horse submission. Oh, big gut punch. And back to the camel clutch. Oh, and again. Pump kick lands that time. Core, big hip attack. Hippie Joe trying to create some space. Not having tons of luck. Insecurity from Joe. Core responds with one as well. European uppercut from Hippie Joe. Now ties Core up. Both try for pump kicks again. Core with the headbutt. Double arm suplex. Both down, slow to recover, both up at roughly the same time. Core going back to the worm. Oh, tremors. Joe turns it back around. Chicken wing suplex. Big Pele kick. Oh, Joe out at 2. Joe throws Core to the outside, goes in pursuit. Got them all pretzeled up. Oh, Joe sent to the barricade. Oh, back suplex on the floor as well. Count's starting to get up there. Core with the cutter, but Joe up first. Oh, barely back in. Oh, chicken wing suplex lands again. Joe sent off the ropes. Big straight left from Core. Quick trip from Joe. Kokeshi lands. Core's knee does not. Headbutt from Joe. Joe making a big comeback. Mrs. Tiki-Gon, I don't believe so. Core lands the knee. Joe, Jefferson airplane spin late in the game. Kick and a splash from Joe. Jefferson airplane spin revisited again. Headbutt from Core. Core going up top. Lands the moonsault double stop. Trying again. 2 in a row. Getting greedy. Oh, hits the double spin moonsault. Oh, Joe out at 2. Holy buckets. Yes, double notation, Senator. Trading enziguris yet again. Core going back. Hits the double stomp. Double stomp again. Oh, and the triple and the double notation again. Joe off the ropes. Kokeshi to the stunned Miller. Back to the camel clutch. Oh, and it's over! Hippie Joe has been humbled after one hell of a fight between these two. And to be perfectly honest, a fight I didn't expect, but I was definitely pleased by. If you would ask me, if you would have asked me, does a Core Miller Hippie Joe match get a 100% eval rating? I wouldn't have believed it. That is something. Alrighty. Well, because the first couple of matches haven't been bangers where they beat the heck out of each other, we must go to more of beating the heck out of each other. it is Holly Ames open challenge time once again. And who dares answer the call? It is a quick way for someone to get into title contention. A quick way for someone to try to change their fortunes, or a quick way for someone who's up for a fight to get one heck of one. Well, tonight, someone who hasn't had a whole ton of success wants to try to change that. Big Iron Montaigne is going to step up to the plate this evening up against Holly. Oh, I guess this one is stuck in the Big Garden Arena. Uh, 15-minute. Light tube boards, fill up the ring with the goodies. No rope breaks. All right. Time for a little bit of the ultra violence. Master of the Deathmatch Proving Ground up next. Haha! Canadian Countdown.
Fight!
To be perfectly honest, I slapped this together because I want to hear Iron call Holly a dumbass. So yeah, you can at me about that. I got no issues there. Holly in firm control. Power bombs Iron. Although he seems fairly nonplussed. Big fall-away slam from Montaigne. Oh! Holly into the light tube board. Punch to the guts there. Iron kicks her off. Nice spinning leg trip there from Ames. Iron just throws his weight on top of her. Claw cover. Only gets one.
Yeah!
Holly with the belly to belly, and now just ground and pound. Nah, true enough, Senator. I was kind of psyched. Well, I'm sorry. I guess this is a little bit of a spoiler, but Pagano ends up on Impact on one of these next coming weeks. The shows from Mexico City, and I dig Pagano a lot. Ooh, huge clothesline from Iron. Goes for a cover. Only a one. Again, Iron just falls back once Holly grabs that back position. Oh! Drops Holly on her head. Claw cover once again. That time a two. Oh, Iron into the light tubes now. Discus clothesline lands. Oh, now we're there slugging it out. Holly roaring elbow. Huge lariat from Iron, both down. Claw cover again. 2-9. Iron wearing her down. Cover again.
2, 3.
Wow. There's another one I wouldn't have called. So, I believe he is the first person to have gotten a pin on Holly Ames since, oh gosh, literally in a few months. I would have to dig back in the records, but I believe the Barge regaining the MFW title from her after he lost it to her after the tournament way back episodes 1 and 2. I want to say the Barge got it back on episode 5 or 6, and Holly hasn't lost a match since then. So that is crazy. That gets Iron Montaigne a future MOD match, MOD title match. And yeah, pardon, I'm in quite a bit of shock. Well, folks, with that very short match, we got to get out of death matches here and back to regular. And we are going to go to our main event. Trailer Thrash getting a shot at the Hossman, Dick Tiki, Big Buck Hunter, your inaugural MFW Tag Champs, making their first defense this evening. Wow, and for a couple seconds there, I forgot where Buck was in my list here. Don and Karen, luckily, right across from each other. Jimmy Buffer, your officiant for the big title match. After this, Port City Pro with Gambler. Gambler versus Senator, your main event. PCP Tag Title Tournament, first round matches. Going to be a great show. Stick around or head on over to that, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna switch over to host the second I'm done here. So after we do the show wrap. So all right, your main event, MFW tag titles on the line. We'll go up to a 45-minute time limit for our title match here. So, all right, main event time. Back to Arena de Coliseo, I believe, if I remember right. Thanks, Gambler. Yeah, you know, I wish there was a super easy way for that data to mesh, but all right, the champion's coming out, the Hossman. They got a little heat with the crowd here. All right, Don and Buck starting off. Both had their same idea with a kick. Don's landed. Buck gets a bunch of punches in, drops an elbow. There's that kick he wanted. Don laying in some hands now. Oh, and just stomping on him in the corner, the Hossman corner. Yeah, Don's getting out of there, making the tag to Karen. Oh, eye poke. Buck tags in Tiki. Hossman land a magic killer on Karen. Karen shoots Dick off the ropes. Dick Tiki blocks the takedown attempt. Oh, power bombs Karen. Big jumping knee. Karen getting a couple shots in. Well, Gambler and Senator, I appreciate that you dig the characters. That makes me feel good, especially considering how highly I think of the character creations of both of you guys. So, thanks much. Don working the arm now. And that was just a handful of hair and a trip there. Dick and Don throwing hands now. Don gets the better of it. Heading up top. Misses the elbow. Oh, Tiger Stripe, good to see you. Hello. Thanks for dropping in. Down with the eye poke, doesn't get the suplex. Buck hits him with the double sledge to the back. Don making the tag into Karen Mothersbaugh. Trailer Thrash hits the double power bomb on Buck there. Vic with the mandals again. White trash. Yes. Yeah, I could completely see that. Buck makes the tag to Dick. Karen's gonna tag Don back in. Dick standing Scorpion now. He has actually won a couple matches with that before in the past. Don working. Oh, Dick gets Don right in the yam bag. Don and Buck now. Don's been pretty aggressive in this match, and trick leg, and that's definitely a good thing. It's a title match. It's kind of cranked up the pace, and I like it. Buck off the ropes. Nobody there as Don tags in Karen. Karen gets a headbutt for her worries. Oh, Don. Karen with the cover now. Only a 1. Buck turns it around now, sends Karen to the corner, but he's going to go tag Dick in. Tiki and Buke are your legal men. Sidewalk slam from Buck. Karen hit Dick Tiki with an eye poke, slowed him down. Reverse on the suplex attempt. Mrs. Tiki God, that may be true, but if there's a time, the time is now. Oh, suplexes Tiki out of the ring. Karen now giving chase. Oh, Dick meets her with a barbed wire bat.
6, 7, 8.
Oh, Tiki's torch on the floor.
13, 14, 15.
Both teams bring weapons into the ring. There's a sledgehammer and a chair now. Yeah, that shocked the heck out of me. It was all I could do not to scream burning hammer, the long Puro call into the mic, but I didn't want to subject you all to that. Karen now taking Buck to the corner. Oh, repeated punches, and now standing leg lock with evil laughter. Oh, big power bomb from Buck. The 1 foot cover, only a 2. Oh, and Karen just pops him off his knee. Leg lace, but Dick Tiki tells Don what he thinks of Trailer Thrash. Oh, only a 2. Incoming Magic Killer. Buck and Karen, the legal participants. Buck tags Don in, or Dick in, I'm sorry. Karen's gonna tag in Don. Buck fights them both off. Tiki salutes them once again. Hip toss. Oh! Clothesline lands. Figure 4 leg lock in the Trailer Thrash corner. Karen breaks it up quickly. Hands being traded. Oh, Don with a knee to the planters. By the way, rest in peace, Mr. Peanut. Stomp. Deadlift German with the bridge. Only 2. Everybody's in the ring now. Karen gets a pile driver. Don heads up top. Drops the elbow, lands this time. Tags in Karen. Dick tagging out to Buck Hunter. Karen Mothersbaugh, Buck Hunter, the legal. Headlock and a punch. Oh, Buck now just beasting on her. Oh! Don puts one through the uprights. That drops Tiki. Ah! Nice of Tiki to be a wall for Karen to run into there. Big splash and cover. Oh, and it's over. A successful defense. A successful defense of the MFW tag titles. Mrs. Tiki God, I do believe over the 2 parts of WTF is MFW that the roster was fairly thoroughly covered. They're still up under highlights on the channel. So I've been trying to clip everything into highlights. Because just being an affiliate, things only stay up for 2 weeks as past broadcasts. So, So yeah, I thought it was a fun main event too, y'all. Kind of on the short end for a tag match in MFW, but action-packed for sure. Tiki's torch on the floor. I definitely think that's a clip that's gonna go up. That's for sure. Anyway, to wrap things up here quick. Oh, thank you, Tiger Stripe. I appreciate it. Yes, Mrs. Tiki God. Like I said, I believe I covered everyone pretty much. Shoot, maybe I'll rewatch them now and see if there needs to be a part 3 that plugs any holes in the drywall or however you want to put it. So I'm going to recap quick, wrap, and toss it over to Gambler here. The opener, the Barge, broke his losing streak, stopped Yuri from win number 2 on a streak. Barge, your winner in the opening contest. Core Miller got win number 3 and will have an upcoming match with Captain Cheesecurd for the MFW title. He won over a very, very game Hippie Joe. Heck of a match. Holly Ames had a Master of the Deathmatch Proving Ground Challenge, Open Challenge tonight. Someone who hadn't had much luck lately in MFW, Iron Montaigne, stepped up, pinned the champ in 6.5 minutes. Holly Ames' first pinfall loss in roughly 3 to 4 months. Insane. And a great main event here with the Hossman hanging on to the tag titles in their first defense against Don Bucher, Karen Mothersbaugh, Trailer Thrash. So as far as what happens next week on the road to Mega Mania, I'm going to have to work on that. The updates and the previews will be on the socials. Old School Old Fool Twitch is the Facebook page that has results and previews. My Facebook is at Old School Old Fool, just how it's spelled on the channel here. That's pretty much when my streams are going up and me blathering a lot about pro wrestling, especially the indies. So if you want a goofy Twitter account to follow, go ahead, get at me. Also, match results and previews go up on criticalclub.com. Under the eFeds tab, there is a thread for MFW, and I stay on top of that pretty well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Love having you. Love seeing you. It's great. And, yeah, without further ado, let's turn over to Gambler PCP for some Port City Pro. Old School Old Fool signing off. Good night, y'all. Thanks.